you're listening to 𝗧𝗵𝗺𝗔𝗟. If you're new here, I welcome you with so much love, and I am always so excited to get into the reading. This is my latest pick a card reading, so we have 4 piles to choose from. The subject today is going to be the next 6 months, and within each pile we're going to cover 3 different topics. We're looking at relationships, we're looking at challenges, and we're looking at blessings. Okay, now I have 4 different tarot decks to use today. Each of these decks will be listed below, so if you're interested in any of these, if they really draw you in, the links will be below so you can get yourself a deck. Same with the crystals. I use a beautiful supplier, ethically sourced, and the quality is crazy good. I will always list those links below. You'll find a lot of my newer jewelry coming in is where I get that from. So those links will be below. So let's get into this. We have the 4 piles sitting here with their crystals. So first of all, we have pile number 1. We'll be using the Tarot de la Nuit with our Selenite rod. Pile number 2, we have the Mystic Dreamer Tarot with our Agate heart. Pile number 3, we have the Oriens Animal Tarot with our Hematoid quartz. Pile number 4, we have our Light Seers Tarot with our, I do believe this is our Aphrodite calcite heart. Now take some time, tune in, relax, take some deep breaths. Don't overthink it. Where were you drawn first? Which crystal, which deck were you drawn to? This is where your messages are held, okay? Now, your timestamps will be below in the description box, so you feel free to click ahead and go straight to your reading. Grab a nice warm drink or a cool drink. Get yourself comfortable, and let's get right into it. I'll see you guys there. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. We're looking at the next 6 months of your life, starting with relationships over the next 6 months. So you have chosen the Selenite rod, which comes to me to tell me that there's going to be a lot of cleansing. You're going to be protected by negative energies. Things are really lifting for you and shifting. There's going to be a lot of changes for you. So we are using the Tarot de la Nuit deck. I have here the Star Codes Astro Oracle and the Oracle of the 7 Energies to assist us. Pile number 1, relationships over the next 6 months. Let us see. So pile number 1, there's a reason why you chose this pile. You guys have been through some tough times, whether you have past relationships that have damaged your heart, or you're just needing that time to revive. There is a bit of recovery time here. Even if you are in a current relationship, this shows me that there's some healing of excuse me, maybe you guys have been crying a lot. My throat just went weird. There's some healing that needs to be done between you guys, not only between you and your current partner, but also past stuff that you don't want to bring forward into this relationship. Okay, there's past relationship stuff that we need to really just release and let go of. This is what the next 6 months is going to be about. Recognizing things, old patterns that we no longer want to bring with us. Okay, be really patient with yourself and understand that if these things are coming up, or old wounds you thought that were healed are leaving you now, coming up, I just want you to know that they are leaving you now, especially over the next 6 months of your life. Obviously it won't drag out that long for everyone, and this might come early or come later, but just know that if you do feel like, why is this going on? I thought things were good, or I thought I was healing, I thought I was going really well, then you know this is why. It's just some things that just need that last little bit of sorting, acknowledgement. There could be things you've been avoiding to face. Okay, Four of Swords just shows us that you're a little bit worn out pretending that everything's okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was feeling. It's like we have been fooling ourselves a little bit that we're okay. Now this doesn't have to be in love only. This could be in any kind of relationship, friendship. Maybe you've been hiding how you're feeling with those people who you consider friends. If you are feeling like really run down, you know, maybe it's a time to really just be true and open up. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to maintain that image that you're absolutely okay, nothing can break you down, because we're human, and everyone gets to a point where they need to just acknowledge the hurt that they're experiencing or the difficulties in life. It doesn't have to be extreme, but with the Fool, it's like just be more flowy, be more accepting with what's going on around you. Don't pretend that it's nothing. Even if it does seem small, it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel, okay? But also with the Fool energy, I do feel like, you know, you are starting to see the bigger picture. You're starting to see the beauty in healing, the beauty in the wounds, what you have learnt. You're going to really discover things. The Knight of Wands, absolutely. So I can see like the theme that's going to be occurring for you guys over the next 6 months is major growth and confidence and healing. So whatever's been occurring or has in the past, just know that this is really shifting out of your life. The Knight of Wands is someone who is really determined, someone who isn't going to give up really quickly, someone who is ready to overcome things that they couldn't before, ready to face things, someone who's really brave and becoming empowered. So there's conversations that you'll feel more brave to have. There's conversations that you will maybe be forced to have, and you'll realize, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. So that's the energy I'm getting with this Knight of Wands, this more bravery, the courage to face things. So if there is a current relationship you're facing and there's been difficulties or ups and downs, then this next 6 months is the opportunity to really heal those things and move forward, grow from it, be flexible, be open to change and learning is what I'm feeling. Let us tap into the Oracle of the 7 energies. The next 6 months, relationships for pile 1. Okay. Those who are single are going to be meeting a lot of different people, friendship-wise as well. You know, maybe you're in the dating scene. You won't be really settling down over the next 6 months, but you'll be really discovering who it is and what you want in a relationship, and that's starting to really manifest. And trust me, 6 months goes really quickly. Maybe you will meet someone you're ready to settle down with towards the end, but you're being encouraged to really get out there and so just meet new people, put yourself out there for the opportunity to meet new people and learn from other people, decide what it is you want, those qualities that you love. And yeah, in a non-romantic sense, I do feel like this is a very social time coming up for you guys, pile number one, meeting new people, possibly getting yourself into a new community or a community of like-minded people that really inspire you or help you heal in ways you didn't realize you needed to heal. It's a really nice energy, birds of a feather. It's like finding your tribe who actually nurture you and fill your cup. Whereas I don't think in the past that's been something you felt fulfilled in, okay? Sacred Reverence. Interesting. This is a card that came up recently within my pick a card readings on my Instagram. So this is about collecting the pieces of your soul, like soul fragments, and healing pieces of you didn't realize you needed to heal, parts of you felt like was missing. It's like a coming together, finding the answer. So for some of you, I feel like there's things you didn't realize you needed to heal, especially around the heart chakra, and this is either coming through to you through information or suggestions by people around you, someone you've asked for help, a mentor, someone, whatever it is. Yeah, I just feel like you're discovering this, and this is like a key, an answer to a great, like it pushes you in great movement and forward movement in the whole relationship scene, especially to do with love and heart. So that's really interesting. Expect to be doing some inner healing within your heart chakra without even realizing you needed that. I do feel like this is quite a collective thing as well, because, you know, within these hands of this card is almost like the earth. And I just got them feeling, and I just got the message that it's collective. There's a lot of collective hurt within the heart, like disappointment or collective beliefs, like misbeliefs, stereotypes within relationships that's really releasing over this time. You're discovering this for yourself. Okay, interesting. I just feel like it's something to do with something we've grown up to think and believe, how a relationship should be, how it should feel, and you're kind of shedding from this. You're shedding yourself from this whole false image of this relationship, which really takes the pressure off your relationships, okay? The Tower. Yeah, it's like a major change occurring for you. Major change, major shift. It's like it comes really unexpectedly. Something may occur or have occurred recently that has forced you into this healing process. I do feel like a lot of you who chose this pile are going through some sort of awakening at some point during this 6 months. It's like your world is going to be totally different when you come out of this 6 months, and it's going to be ongoingly. Yeah, I just feel like it's a very beautiful journey that you're currently on. And I love that it's gone from this, you know, feeling so drained and worn out to slowly empowering, to the magic of completion. But with the Tower next to Sacred Reverence, I feel like it's like this really needed to occur at this time in order to push you towards this, where you're going. Can we clarify the Tower, please? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So it's a mindset, it's a belief that something was missing, something wasn't happening the way you thought it was, right? And this is to do with how we're made to believe things should be. Moving out of the stereotypical relationship is what I'm feeling. yeah, it's just like something's occurring that makes you feel really uncomfortable, but it's going to be for the better, for the greater, and you're shifting old beliefs. Okay, that's really cool. More about love, relationships and love over the next 6 months for pile number 1. Temperance. I love that. I love that. Renewal. There's renewal coming. Indeed. Okay. So let me just tap into temperance for a moment. Let me place those up there. So there's vulnerability. You're getting out of your comfort zone. You're opening up your heart and you're becoming more vulnerable. Some of you are really connecting and opening up to your current partners on a whole different level of understanding. Temperance in this deck is bringing to me like a new light, a new phase, just vulnerability, and it's really paying off. So the both of you are really opening up on a different level, which is really, it feels beautiful. It feels beautiful. You can see that her cup has spilt. She's finally let go, and it's spilling, and it's actually filling this lotus flower, and it's glowing with growth. So the thing is, someone's letting down their walls, and it's quite uncomfortable, but it's major progress towards your growth and your healing and your relationship. Now, if you're single, this is you opening up to someone, okay? And if it's someone in this pile, or some of you who are really struggling, this is an opportunity to open up and become vulnerable and talk to someone about it, because it's like you're just pouring out that hurt, and it's releasing so much from you. Okay? Very interesting. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. A lot of you will be journaling a lot more, reading, learning, higher learning, in a sense of like understanding another. That sounds strange, but that's what's coming through. It's like you're trying to learn how to understand, or how to be more flexible, how to work your energy with another person. Interesting. Some of you are studying or looking into compatibility, like zodiac signs and everything, seeing the strengths and weaknesses. If you are, just remember that one's chart is not determined by just the sun sign. There's so many aspects to there, so make sure you look into that really deeply if that's something you've been doing. Yeah, very interesting. That's not for everyone, but there is quite a few of you just trying to learn and trying to be flexible to how, you could make a relationship become more smooth. Okay, and if this isn't you, this is the person you're with. Overall energy, you have Leo shine, another fire sign energy. So I'm feeling like you're getting your fire back. You're starting to light up that flame again. For those of you who've been really knocked down, feeling like you don't even want to be in the dating or relationship scene, that's okay. Towards the end of the 6 months, that's where you're going to be like, I'm feeling better, I can do this, like I'm starting to get that back. Those of you in a relationship already, it's really starting to glow up. That's what I'm feeling. There's that fire and passion back. So overall, it's really good news for you guys. Be patient with yourself and trust the healing process. One last thing, let's get a little charm. The heart. It's like your heart is becoming whole. At some point it has felt like it's been damaged, taken a hit, or completely broken for some, and it's becoming whole again. There's a lot of beautiful healing being done over the next 6 months in relationships. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into challenges. All right, let's do challenges. I'm going to start with the Oracle of the 7 Energies. Pile number 1. What challenges and advice do you have for them over the next 6 months? Okay, so there's going to be quite a lot of frequencies and energetic shifts that you're going to be quite sensitive to. A lot of you are quite, just really sensitive, or possibly empaths. Don't have to be sensitive as well. All humans do feel this on some kind of level. But what I do feel is there's going to be major shifts over the next 6 months, okay? This could possibly be throwing you out a little bit, up and down, maybe feeling just out of sorts here and there. So just be aware of that. This is the divine matrix occurring. It's the collective energies, the breaking of the matrix. You know, the whole world is changing and it needs to occur. I'm also feeling like you might experience weird symptoms, such as sensitivity to light, maybe even seeing colors, blurry vision, headaches maybe, frustration, mood swings is what I'm feeling. This is a possible challenge for you over the next 6 months, but obviously your guides want you to know about it so you can not go into panic mode if it does occur. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. So interestingly, you're being pushed for change, and this is like, this could be what a lot of you, I'm feeling like this is spiritually. Interestingly, it's like where you're moving into a new frequency and you're resisting, your human body is resisting this change within your body, but your crown is asking for it. So if this is occurring and you're seeing lots of 444s and synchronicities, and you're experiencing those weird symptoms, and just know that it's time to really let go and just let the universe know you trust it. You see how she's holding on so tightly. There's destruction going on around her, but she's just so stuck in her ways. We don't want you to be like that, and this is a possible challenge you're going to face. You're going to be naturally resistant, which is what us human bodies will naturally want to do. But they want you to know it's a powerful move to just let go and release and trust, to say, all right, whatever's occurring, I trust. I'm ready to upgrade my energy. I'm ready for change. I'm going with the flow. Page of Cups is telling me, you know, this is so new to you. This whole change, this feeling, and especially those who are going through an awakening, those who are feeling these physical symptoms and energetic symptoms, okay? The Page of Cups is someone who is really curious, but also inexperienced, and sometimes gets their fears in the way. You know, when you look at, you know, a mermaid, they're known to be really shy. They don't come out to say hello to humans. They hide and they're mysterious. So what I'm feeling is like you might be naturally called to keep it in and stay the way you are, okay? To keep it hidden. But what your guides are telling you is to go with the flow, trust the process, and understand that you're going through some major frequency upgrades. Now that might not make sense to some of you, but if you're watching this is going to occur, and it's powerful. You're gonna see a lot of shifts in the way you think. At the time, it can seem quite daunting and dark. Sometimes when this occurs, we can feel really disconnected or out of sorts or alone. Just be careful to keep your vibration high and do the things that bring you joy in order to do that. You know, drink lots of water, go out into nature, do the meditations that you need to do. Surround yourself by people who you can talk to, who understand this. If you are awakening, going through some serious spiritual changes, just know that there are spiritual communities. Seriously interesting, guys. What other challenges may occur? Three of Wands. Okay. All right. So what I'm feeling here is there's decisions to be made over the next 6 months. There's decisions or people who want to get in, you know, they want to break through your walls, and you're really putting up a fight. Your walls, this is to do with, you know, the healing that you're doing that we saw in the part 1. But I can see that you're quite defensive. And if there are discussions to be had or relationships to progress, you're feeling really, you're going to be hesitant to open up. And this is a challenge of yours, because there might be some instances where you don't open up and you have to go through it again. So the opportunity will come, you'll have the opportunity and you close off, but then it will come around again. It's like this person is not going to give up the first time, but this second time is your chance to let go a little bit and put down those defense walls and allow someone in, allow flexibility, your heart. So this is a challenge you're possibly going to face. It may not happen exactly like that. Be discerning, but there is something about not letting your guard down, a lesson, an experience to be learnt here. So don't miss the lesson the second time, or the opportunity the second time. Okay. So I can see some self-confidence issues occurring here with the Three of Cups. It's like you have the possibility and the opportunity to mix in with a new tribe, but your self-confidence is holding you back. You're worried about what if this, what if that, what if they don't like me, or you're feeling very wanting to be alone. You want to sit in your own thoughts, in your own, you know, it's like you want to just deal with everything on your own. It's majority of this is to do with confidence and self-confidence. So your guides are really pushing you to don't say no and try and get out of your comfort zone. You can see here, it's like she's in this massive, ancient, almost like, you know, those jewelry boxes that make music. That's what it reminds me of, and it's a cracked mirror. You know, it's really old ways, old patterns that you're staying in, you want to stay in, and this is the time now to change. It's like it's time to change who you're hanging out with, who you're surrounding yourself with, the energy you're surrounding yourself with, because these people no longer get you, they no longer benefit you. It's almost like, yeah, it's just become so stagnant, old, and yucky, almost toxic. And so you're being encouraged to get yourself out there and start getting yourself into a new tribe, okay? Meeting new people, saying yes to little like-minded events. Get your face known out there. Start asking questions on those social pages. If you met someone that you really, well, you're like, wow, we really clicked, message them and say, do you want to catch up for a coffee? Anything, whatever it is, but the challenge is not to stay stuck in your ways, okay? So that is interesting. Progressions, journey. With all challenges that you may face over the next 6 months, it shows to me that, you know, you're growing. None of them are occurring for no reason, just to be difficult within your life. It's to push you out of your comfort zone to grow, okay? And they're exactly the way that they should be, exactly the right time. You see this clock? Everything's occurring exactly at the right time. You have journey, so allow it to be a journey. Don't get stuck. Is your main message. Don't get stuck. You see, you got the gecko. When the gecko's tail falls off, it grows back again. Challenges may knock you or damage you for a limited time, but remember to get back up again. They have really sticky feet, so they can climb walls, they can climb mountains. So just know that you're being reassured that you have the capacity, you have the ability to overcome anything that occurs over the next 6 months. Pile 1, that's amazing. Now let's go ahead and get into the more positive things, your blessings to come. All right, pile number 1, let's get into your blessings. Blessings for pile number 1 over the next 6 months. Whoa. Oh my goodness. They're literally the same cards that you just had. So there's a message here. Wow. Okay, so blessings is the reassurance that you overcome this challenge, these challenges. You know, you're feeling so new to this, but you're curious enough and you have enough drive and ambition to be able to get yourself out of these little places. I don't want to say holes, because they're not, because you're not stuck. This 9 of Swords is almost like you bending over and gaining the energy to shift yourself out of there, but this has come up in blessings, so just know that this is reassurance that you do overcome that, okay? And you should have so much great gratitude and love for yourself that you can do that. I want to hold these up here and see what else comes through soon. What else on this? Clarify. Why have you shown these to us again? No way. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. Completely reprogramming the way you have done life. Completely changing your mindset. it's almost like this complete restart in who you surround yourself with, who you are. There's definitely a rebirth here. Five of Wands. So that's really interesting. The Five of Wands through this deck brings to me this, you're starting to see the light, you're starting to see the beauty. You do see, over the next 6 months, you see the beauty around you. It's like the fog is uncovering. This is a blessing because it's allowing you to see the beauty and the direction that you're supposed to go. There's literally people around you that you were not seeing before. You see how here there's fog all behind her, and she's sitting there, she's looking down, she's kind of within her own problems, sitting within her own energy. And if she were to just look up, she would see someone's there available to be her person, or be her new friend, her tribe, someone who you can talk to. So this person is representing the blessings that you were unable to see, but now you are seeing. And once you start to see them, you see this bridge uncovering behind her from the fog, it all starts to become seen. And that is where the beauty lies. What other blessings are occurring for pile number 1? King of Pentacles. So I can see that finances are improving for you. You're just feeling more established, more on your way to feeling that way, more secure. You're starting to allow things to unfold. Money is starting to flow so much better. You possibly have a house. Interesting. Relationships are so becoming a lot smoother. Improving the relationships of people around you because of all this growth. I also see here a decision making has become a lot easier with the clarity that you're gaining. A lot of you are able to make decisions intuitively now. That's interesting. Some of you possibly are moving in or progressing with the person that you're with if you're in a relationship. There's plans for that. There's plans for moving in together, or progressing in a relationship, or making it serious if you're not already. It's like yes, this is what's the word? I can't even think of the word. Whatever it is, I just feel like your relationship, especially around love, is progressing. There's beautiful movement there. What other blessings are occurring? Pile number 1 over the next 6 months. I see you. 9 of Wands. You've got your spark back. You've got your spark back. Ooh. King of Wands. There's a lot of fire here. Wouldn't be surprised if you or someone close to you is a fire sign. If not, doesn't have to be. But with the 9 of Wands, it's like after you've been through some tough times, you've been through ups and downs, but you're finally grabbing onto that spark. You keep on going. There's progress. There's growth. King of Wands brings, you know what you want and you know how to get it now. So the clarity of what you want has occurred over the next 6 months. blessings is that you're being protected. You are protected. You're being divinely guided. This is all, like I said, occurring exactly how it's supposed to. A lot of you are moving into a new field or starting something new. And I do feel like it's quite magical. This could be just a side hobby thing. But like I said in the beginning of your reading, a lot of you are going through awakening, and there's quite a lot of magic around you. So that's interesting. Some of you might be thinking about just progressing through in your spirituality. That's a blessing. You have a lot of questions. Your curiosity over the next 6 months is growing and growing. It's like you're learning more, but getting more and more curious about something. And it maybe have something to do with just your healing and your learning, your awakening, the changes in the frequencies and light codes. But I do see like a lot of contemplation, a lot of mystery, an urge to discover more. Maybe you're just researching in philosophy. And you're going to be finding a lot more balance within your life, a lot more balance. With the 8 of Swords, it shows me that you're going to be improving sleep. If you struggle with sleep, that's getting better. Sleeping is going to be more balanced. And overall, this has to do a lot with your healing. Obviously, we can't heal with lack of sleep or bad quality sleep. So that is something that's improving. You might be dreaming more deeply and clearly. Mm-hmm. 10th house, authority. Interesting. So within your career, you're stepping up, you're taking control, you have more confidence here. And people are noticing that. The people that you work with are noticing that. The industry that you're in is noticing that. If you're someone who is moving into a new industry or new interest, you're being noticed straight away. The changes you've made within your life is being recognized. Some of you are just stepping up, and literally you can see this person climbing a hill. Some of you are stepping literally up in a role. You have more strength and energy to take on more responsibility. So that's magic. These are magical blessings. What is the chart? What theme? Show me the theme. You're taking off your mask. You're stepping into your true, authentic self. Over the next 6 months is a major progress towards that. Just know that you're really on your way to some beautiful things. Wow, pile number 1. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much for listening. If this was your reading, let me know below. You chose number 1 and you have so much to look forward to. Just by liking and commenting this video or sharing with people you feel would need this really helps me. All I want to do is give guidance to those who need it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So today we're using the Mystic Dreamer deck. This was your crystal that you chose. Isn't she beautiful? I will place her up there. And we have, what have we got? The Star Codes Astro Oracle and the Oracle of the 7 Energies. to help us, assist us through this reading. But let us start with relationships. Over the next 6 months, what will 𝗀𝗘𝗔𝗟𝗜𝗡 experience in relationships? I see you. Okay. Strength. You have strength. Someone is feeling super confident, passionate, overcome past. Someone's feeling really good, really good. For those of you who are single, can I pick this up? For those of you who are single, it's like you're really just going with the flow. Some of you have a lot of options. You're just having fun with it, and that's okay. You're having fun with it. For those of you who are in relationships, there's just a lot more passion, drive, and flow. Okay? A lot of acceptance, I'm hearing. Acceptance. Let it go. Acceptance. So, yeah. It's like you're no longer holding on to things that would have annoyed you in the past. You're letting things go really easily. For instance, you guys who are dating, oh, okay, this person's not compatible for me. I'm just gonna let it go. No hard feelings. This is it. It is what it is. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Let it go. There's patience within those who, you know, it is just an increase in patience. So those who are in a relationship, you're not holding on to things as much. It's like there's this anger release, being encouraged to not hold on to things too tightly or make big deals of things. Really consider what it is you're having an issue with. Doesn't have to be love. It can be just relationships in general. Forgiving someone. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Not afraid to speak your truth. It's becoming clear what it is you want in relationships. You are really in touch with your feminine energy. Even if you're masculine, it's like you're becoming more in touch with your feminine energy, which is a nice balance. You've decided what you want and you know how to get it. Okay? And that's why you guys who are dating, you just let those who you know are incompatible with you go straight away. Yeah. But you're really abundant in that area. You have a beautiful energy that's bringing a lot of attention to you. What's this Tower? Clarify Tower for me in relationships. Tower, tender embrace. I do feel like a lot of you in 𝗀𝗘𝗔𝗟𝗓 are single, but not all of you. For those who are single, someone's coming along, something's occurring really quite unexpectedly. This could be something to do with coming together with someone, or forgiving someone for something. Someone from the past is coming back to you, and it feels really right. It feels really good. This Tower can indicate that it ended a while ago. It could be a friendship that you thought was over forever. It could be a relationship you thought was over forever. But it's like it ended in an abrupt way. and it's also coming back in a really unexpected way. You just didn't expect it. So be discerning. It might not be love, but it could be a friendship, family member. This is just relationships in general, remember? So yeah. But those of you who are single, I do feel like there's love coming into your life and you didn't expect to fall for someone like this. It's like you were feeling so empowered and you know, just embracing the single life, and it just happened. You're like, whoa, did not expect that. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like it took you off guard. It took you by surprise, really by surprise, and you weren't ready. So you may have a little bit of a guard up at first, or freaking yourself out a little bit, expecting the worst maybe at some times. But I feel like you pull through. I feel like you pull through that and really come to your senses and let it be with the full energy. It's like you're gonna eventually get to the point where you're like, okay, let's just let this happen. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a tower moment for you. It's quite a significant moment for you within your life, because I don't know, it's just something about letting those walls down, and it was really unexpected. So this could be someone you were like, what? I never thought that would be in my life again. Or for others of you, it's like, wow, I didn't think I would be in love like that. Justice. Okay. So, those of you who are letting someone back into your life, they have experienced a lot and they have gone through their lessons. I feel like that was karmic lessons. I do feel like they disappointed you, so you're hesitant to let them back in. Again, I can't clarify if this is just a friendship or a romantic relationship, because it's different for everyone. A lot of you it's friendship, but it's like they went through the things that they needed to go through. They've learned their lessons, and they're ready to face their wrongs. You know, justice card. It's like they got what they deserved, and they may be asking for forgiveness. So this is interesting for you. King of Wands just shows me that you might be a little fiery about it at first, or like, whoa, how dare they? I don't know how to act about this. Truly interesting pile too. It's like, because you're so comfortable and secure in where you're at, it's almost like, well, I don't really need them. I don't need them. Like, I would be fine if I said, nah, go away. I don't want you in my life. I don't want to risk that again. But also, you're torn between doing the right thing and forgiving them for yourself as well. You're very protected. So what I'm feeling is that this person's not going to come and harm you, but you fear that they are. They're not going to be able to harm you, is what I'm feeling, because you're so strong and confident in where you're at in your life, as well as mentally, emotionally. There are some old wounds being brought up here in order for you to face, because this is challenge here is about forgiving a person for what they've done. So I don't know if this is a family member for you, or a past lover, a friendship that ended badly. The High Priestess shows me that it's time. It's like this is occurring for you in the next 6 months, because energetically you may be going through changes and healing within your life, and this needs to occur in order for you to release heaviness, old wounds that just, yeah, here we go, you got the Ace of Wands. It's for you to start fresh and start even stronger in a new beginning. There is just some things that need to be lifted, some things that need to be sorted. Ace of Wands shows me that it's opening up a new door of, old wounds finally being released. So I feel like there's an opportunity to forgive and release something here. I do feel like for the majority of you it's about a friendship or a family member who is trying to come back and creep in, or you have the opportunity to do it. That's really interesting. Into me I see, a lot of self-discovery when it comes to relationships over the next 6 months. I can see that you're growing internally as every new person that you meet, every experience, you're growing. They're not setbacks. It's like you're using experiences to your best advantage. Strength, dignified, you got strength twice. So I do feel like it's just major growth, major confidence. You're being the bigger person in many of your situations. Nothing can touch you. Nothing can touch you. Don't be afraid of old wounds or old things trying to creep back into your life. Trust that it's for a reason, not to kind of come and break down your world. You know, you might think it's going to be a huge tower moment, but really this is going to benefit you in the way of starting fresh, moving forward. Okay, that's cool. And your main theme is, you got 2 sailboat, flowing, uncharted waters also, and flower, growth, gifts. I just feel like over the next 6 months you're going to be quite cruisy. You're cruising with it, you're flowing with it. It's a really nice vibe, and I do feel like your boat will not be rocked easily. Regardless of what's occurring, you are a strong being. Even if you don't feel like it, it is the way it is, and that's what you're becoming. Okay? I do feel like the High Priestess brings you tapping into your feminine energy and becoming more forgiving, more understanding of what's occurring around you. Pile 1, that's really cool. Let's go into moving into your challenges now. All right, challenges. What challenges may occur for pile 2 over the next 6 months? Well, that was straight out. So you've got the 5 of Swords and the Temperance card. Challenges. So I'm seeing that it just seems like you're going to be hesitant to take up change or an opportunity. You may be quite a stubborn person. Temperance shows me that there's opportunity for more growth than you've been having. I do feel like you're already growing through situations, through things, and you're on a beautiful path, but there's an opportunity for more growth, and you might be feeling like you want to stay where you are or get defensive. This could have something to do with this person that's coming into your life, unexpectedly. There's just hesitancy here. So this could be a challenge for you. You might consider this a challenge. The facing the opportunity to forgive and change and move in a forward direction. We don't want to, I feel like this is you looking back and saying, oh, I don't want to go back to the past. I don't want to relive that. What is going on? Why is this person here? I was comfortable. I was fine without them. Why are they coming back into my life? But there's great reason. Yeah, because you've been holding on to something there too, is a grudge that's finally looking to be released. It's kind of like this person's going to bring clarity. There's going to be conversation that allows you to be more understanding of why this occurred or what went on, and you know, like you're in a good place now, and you can say that this no longer affects you, or you know, you haven't let it affect you, but deep down there's little wounds. So you know, you are, when you open up to the opportunity, you're going to find the ability to forgive and move forward. Really rewarding. Really rewarding is what I'm hearing. I feel like there's a goal in mind for you. I feel like this goal that you have has something to do with finances, a home, something to do with the earthly realms, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles, someone who imagines their life like this. This is how I want it, this is what I'm getting. But there's been ups and downs in the process of going towards this goal. You've got the Star. It's like you've struggled at times, and this has become disheartening. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, something has not worked out, or you have been pulled in multiple directions, and now you weren't sure where or how it's going to occur. Okay, maybe you worry about not finding the one. Is your time running out? No, it's not. Six of Wands. Okay. There's an armor. Again, about the protected energy. So, the challenge that you're facing is what has occurred that's pulled you in multiple directions, or you feel like there's been delays. It could be Three of Swords can indicate like a third party or three people involved, or three options that you're tossing up between, not sure, different directions. But with the Star, it shows me that hard times are coming to an end. Your challenge is to just keep going. Let me just see, tap into this. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is you're jumping to a conclusion too quickly. I feel like there's assumptions being made, the worst case scenarios, but that is not the case. You're not seeing the truth. You're seeing the worst case scenario, something to do with delaying the things that you want, or how you want your life to play out. Yeah. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stuck. Okay, so I feel like this is a worry about running out of time. Is this going to happen for me? Is this going to occur for me? Will I get this? Will I get that? Or have I left it too late? Am I damaged? Is this going to happen? Okay. Okay, so what they're saying is plant new seeds and be more flexible about what it is that you want. And don't expect it to turn up exactly how you see it. There's this whole blocking what is supposed to be for you, because we're seeing it exactly, very specific, but in reality it's going to turn up a little different, but still just as fulfilling. Just know that. Okay. You might see a lot of birds when you're on the right track, or birds flying at your car when you're thinking the wrong way. Okay, when you need to check in with the way you're thinking, your mindset. Challenges. Broken open. Okay. Okay. So I can see here, in conjunction with Six of Wands and Five of Cups, is you're being forced for change. So you're being taken out of a situation, or let's just say a job, or a place that you're living. That's literally just an example. But you're being forced out of this change in order to force you into the path you're supposed to be on. And this is, you're going to see this as really scary and negative, and this is going to be a major challenge for you. But Spirit's bringing this through because they want you to know that this is literally just to get you out of this stuck, okay? This way of thinking, it has to be like this, or, you know, being really protective mode. Again, you're being divinely guided. Also, if a crazy opportunity or challenge comes up for you and you think, I really want to do that, but I'm scared, and you're torn between should I stay, should I go, or should I do something completely different, you're being encouraged to get out of your comfort zone, do what scares you. Okay? Cool. Heart. Follow your heart. Yep. Your challenge is that you're not listening to your heart. Sorry, I knocked the table. You're not listening to your heart space. Your heart space is being broken open, and it's time to really listen to what your heart is calling for and wanting. Okay? You can't ignore that anymore. This is a challenge for you. You can't ignore that anymore. You need to tap into that and listen. Listen, 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 okay? Discomfort. That's the one. See how many staircases there is in this card? There's so many staircases. It's overwhelming. Don't know where to go. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and just try something. Open a new door. Okay? That's your challenge. That you may feel hesitant to try, or hesitant to go, you know, towards that new door. Okay? Discomfort. Debilitated. Interesting. I love that you chose the heart and you got the heart. The Agate or Agate is about growth and manifestation. So you're being called to tap back into what it is you want over the next 6 months. Remember to be flexible. It brings great strength as well, which is cool because you got 2 strength cards earlier. Okay, so these are your challenges, pile 2. Let's go into your blessings now and lighten the mood. Blessings. Blessings for pile 2 over the next 6 months. Well, 6 of Wands. We just had this card. Please clarify. Six of Wands. Going from Six of Wands to the Queen of Swords shows me that there's going to be an important conversation, but also your throat chakra is improving. Conversations that need to be heard, expression. You're learning to express yourself on a whole different level, or you are expressing yourself to someone in particular. You're opening up. Queen of Swords knows how to speak what she wants and knows how to talk her talk. She's confident in the way she talks and very sure, very good at articulating what it is that she wants to say. So I feel like you're coming out of your shell when it comes to this. I am getting the feeling it's to do with when you communicate with someone through love relationships, okay? It's like you're gaining confidence in dating. Yeah, it's just like experience. You're gaining experience and growth in this area. If you're already in a relationship, this just means that there's major growth in opening up and talking and bonding on that new level. This is a blessing. Whoa. Ace of Swords. There is a specific conversation that's going to occur that really just changes things. It's like a major change. Okay? It's like answers revealed. It's like, whoa, yep, that's what I needed. Thank you, that's amazing. It puts you in a really powerful position as well, which makes me think possibly just something working out in your favor and you receiving the news, or you having a conversation, getting out of your comfort zone that really pays off for you. Ace of Wands. Yeah, definitely. It's about the way you feel, the way you thought, the change in your whole mindset and confidence. I love it. What else is coming? What other blessings for pile 2? Things are calming down. Things are less hectic for you. Things are balancing out. You know, calming down in a good way, okay? Becoming more secure, yeah. With major change comes a more peaceful mind. With major change comes a more peaceful mind. Some of you are changing jobs. Yeah, as I said, that 3 of Pentacles. Or taking on something on the side. But you're definitely working with a few people more closely. And it's almost like taking the load off. I think you're asking for help as well, like, or you have extra help. Yeah. The blessing is major change in your workplace. You have a lot more help. You have a lot more balance. I feel like you guys do two things at once though. Like there's 2 directions. 2 of Wands just brings to me like there's 2 interests, 2 things that occur that you're interested in. Or taking up something like a hobby on the side of a job that really balances things out for you guys. The Wheel of Fortune, yep. The Wheel of Fortune brings really good finances and balance. Finances and balance overall within your life. You're going to be feeling so much more of clarity within the mind, with a major change and brave decision brings rewards. You're being rewarded for the change that you've made. So those challenges that occurred, you overcome them. Knight of Swords. Yep. So you got the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Very determined. Very determined. You, okay. So you're not afraid to fight for what is right for you, okay? Or what you want. You're hardworking and it's paying off. Also feel like over the next 6 months, you don't have to work as hard to earn as much money, is what I'm feeling. Maybe there's a pay rise or it's that change in career. Yeah, you got the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like it's someone, you're starting something new that is really benefiting you. You feel like you're really, you feel like you're just so inexperienced here, but that's where we all start. You see this young boy on a little pony, Knight of Pentacles, cruising through up a hill, but at least he's trying, and it really pays off. It's next to the Wheel of Fortune. Be open to new opportunities. Three of Swords again. What's this about? The Three of Swords was that split decision. You're making a decision that really pays off. So trust what decision you come to, because you're going to be looked after. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Power is in whatever decision you make. What other blessings are coming for pile 2? Nine of Wands. Yep. You make major change. Major change is occurring, and at first you feel, what have I done? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Did I make the right decision? Yes, you did. With the Wheel of Fortune, yes, you did. And so that flame starts as a little lit flame, and it just grows into something really magical. So this is why we were talking about not staying in just the one expectation of what you want, your future goals. How do you see your life in the future? It's about being really flexible and expecting the best case scenarios, but also don't be too specific in what it is you want to see, because it's turning up in magical ways, okay? And it's paying off for your trust. So that is your blessings, pile number 2. I'm so happy for you. Let's pick Let's pick a charm. I think it's a sparrow, so it's quite fast movement, confidence building. Can my hair get off me? And the butterfly, transformation, major transformation over the next 6 months. I'm so happy for you. If this was your pile, put a butterfly down below, or let me know if this was your pile, because there's so much beautiful things occurring and waiting for you. And just a simple like, a comment, a sharing of the video goes a long way for me, and I appreciate it, because I just want to be able to help guide and help anyone who needs it as much as possible. And just remember that you've got this. Just trust. Thank you guys. See you next time. Hello pile 3, welcome to your reading. So we're looking at the next 6 months of your life. We're going to be looking at relationships, challenges, and blessings. First, we're starting with relationships. This is the crystal that you chose, which is magic. So this one's actually very tranquil and positive. So it helps draw in negative and stray energies, like chaotic, down to the root. So it's very much about all of the chakras, but it just contains or helps contain all those stray energies. So let us leave her up there. Let's look into your relationships over the next 6 months. Pile 3. Ace of Cups. New beginnings. The Tower. You're meeting new people. What's this Tower about? Too many. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. All right. So for those of you who are single, you're going to have choices. You're going to have choices. There could potentially be 2 candidates that you are struggling to decide with, okay? But your message here is to get to know each of them deeper and deeper. Don't just make your decision based on how they look or your first impressions. It's about, getting to know someone really deeply. I do feel like there is one who is more aligned with you, or who is supposed to be for you. The other one's going to take it really badly, or not badly, but you'll see the true colors is what I see. You'll be seeing true colors quite shortly after you make a decision, okay? But for those of you who are already in a relationship, I do see that there might be some challenges that you guys have to face, but I don't see it breaking you up. I feel like it's a major thing in your relationship, and it needs to occur because someone is stuck in their ways. Someone is stuck in their ways who just doesn't want to change, and something dramatic needs to occur for someone to be pushed into change. Now, this might be a temporary separation, okay? It might lead to such a dramatic thing like that if other ways haven't helped in the past. It allows someone to process their emotions, to think about things, to reflect on things. There is potential that this person will change. There is potential that they will realize, well, this isn't working. Maybe I do need to change my ways. So there is signs here that there's some major changes occurring, okay, in your relationship. So just be aware of that. If something does come up, or you're faced with difficulty in your relationship, then there may be some dramatic actions that need to be taken in order for this person to wake up and, change. If it's you that's stuck in their ways, then maybe you just need that time alone to reflect and heal emotional stuff. Someone's more emotional than the other, and they let that take control of their actions and the way that they do things, okay? The way that they process emotions is a little bit unhealthy. That needs to be looked at as well, okay? Interesting. Same case scenario for those who are single and you're meeting, you have the 2 people in the 2 people in the scenario. Someone is not not so good at with you, and the other is better, more compatible. One of them are really stubborn and hiding their true self. Okay, interesting. What other relationship stuff needs to come up for pile 3? 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I like this. This shows to me that there is some significant relationships occurring in the working field, the financial, your job, great relationships happening here, okay? And I do feel like there's healthy competition going on. Remember, if it does become a little unhealthy, remind yourself that there's more than enough to go around. I don't know why I said that, but there is more than enough to go around. You're all in it together. You know, as humans, we're supposed to be in it together. Not everyone is, but I can see here that you're quite at peace, and with your business, your workplace is flourishing around you. The more calm you are, I do feel like, yeah, this is a new phase, new beginnings, and birthing new ideas through this time. These people might be influencing this. I just feel like there's quite a lot of people around you who inspire you and play an important role with your friendships and relationships within your workplace. Can we have more on that, please? 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands, yeah. All right, so it's almost like there was a time where you kind of lost passion or lost faith in maybe your workplace or people, and you've just come, it's like you're being re-inspired. You're seeing new creativity, new ideas coming from you. It's just this new phase of creativity and birthing new ideas. And people have a lot to do with this. Your community or the people that you're working with, maybe they're in the same industry that you watch and allow to inspire you. I do feel like there are in particular friends around you. 2 of Pentacles. There is a bit of a collaboration going on here. Someone that lightens the load a bit, or someone who helps you with ideas, helps process them, or maybe you discuss. Someone's playing an important role here, and it's a friend, and it has something to do with your work, and they help you process and come up with ideas or give you opinions. You're sharing this with them. Is someone you trust. I love that. You can trust them, by the way, if you feel like you are being drawn to share your new creative ideas with someone. You're just being, it's just coming through that, yes, you can trust them. They are a really beautiful soul. You can rely on them, okay? Also, again, with the workplace, the money and the industry that you're in, there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. I feel like you're getting a lot more recognition. You're going to have a lot more interaction, whatever you do, and you're going to make friendships out of that. It's like this community feel. 6 of Wands. People can see your true beauty, your true authentic self. 5 of Pentacles. So don't be afraid to get out there and be seen, okay? With the 5 of Pentacles, it shows me that there might be hesitance, there might be insecurities and worries. But yeah, don't be afraid to do it. I know this is about relationships, but for some reason it's all coming through as workplace stuff. All right, anything else on relationships over the next 6 months? King of Swords. All right. There is important conversations occurring over the next 6 months. Regardless if single or in a relationship, it's important to be really clear on your wants and clear how you're articulating. Think before you speak, because words can be taken wrong. Remember, not everyone takes things the way you do. Some people are more sensitive. This is coming back to this whole situation where someone deals with things differently to you, and just that understanding that they do. Or if you're the single person and you're letting someone down, to be really gentle and kind about it. Knight of Pentacles shows me you're a busy bee over the next 6 months. I feel like you're feeling popular. Everyone wants your attention. You're that really likable person in the group, you know, the Emperor. People do see you almost as a leader or the plan maker. Maybe you're making a lot of plans. Also, that's what I feel in the social side of things. But when it comes to your workplace, you may be taking the lead a little bit more, and people are looking up to you. So I just feel like you're becoming more authentic and you're drawing in amazing people. Okay. 10 of Wands shows me to remember to create balance, remember to keep that balance. With the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, it's just that reminder to, if you're working and socializing, to keep that balance going, because you can become, you know, just too busy for yourself, too busy for the things that matter, your priorities, your responsibilities, family. You don't want to be that person who just burns out, okay, or neglects people that do matter. Anything else on relationships? Actually, I might just get this oracle. Opening to discovery. Lots of meeting new people, okay, and also just getting to know others, people that you already know on a deeper level. It's like they're surprising you. People are seeing the true you more, okay? It's like you're becoming more confident in who you are, and it's drawing in more likable people or like-minded people for you, okay? Which is really positive. Wish upon a star. What do you want to occur in your relationship? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Remember that your words matter, and it's time now, just before this 6 months occurs. What do you want from it? What do you want to happen? It's time to wish, and you're being heard. It's really powerful at this time to make a wish and make it from your heart space. So, you know, allow it to just flow and have the most nice, gentle intentions. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. What charm do you get for relationships? Oh, ice skates. So random. Okay, so it's like you're trying on a new shoe. You're putting on you're just trying something new out, and I feel like it's the Emperor energy, and it's working. It's drawing in the right people. You might be worried. You might be worried about your balance. You might be worried about how you're going to do this, but with practice, it creates perfection. So just don't be worried. It's all a work in progress, is what I'm hearing. A work in progress. Okay. Remember to stay grounded and stay balanced, and all will work out. Pile 3. Let's go into your challenges. Okay, challenges for pile 3. What challenges may occur over the next 6 months for pile 3? Act. Aries, fiery. Okay. might be butting heads with someone, a disagreement maybe. That's what I'm feeling. Can we clarify this? King of Wands, yeah. Interesting. There's a fire sign involved, or like passionate, fiery energy. Two people very passionate about something who just can't reach an agreement. Yeah. Both are working hard to get their way, or, you know, there is signs that you guys are trying to work through it, but also stubbornness. Justice. There is a conclusion though with this challenge. Comes a conclusion, it does reach justice. 6 of Wands. Yeah, and it is a positive outcome. The challenge is what is occurring for you guys at this time. I do feel like this is kind of a relationship thing that you guys need to overcome. But in the end, it does work out beautiful. It does work out for the better. I feel like ego is getting in the way for one or the other. Someone is being difficult because just by pure stubbornness and ego, they will have to let out or give out a little bit, and that might be where that dramatic action takes place, like almost like a separation, or it will, you know, if you're not willing to work with me, I don't know what else to do kind of situation. Just that Aries energy is bringing through a bit of a stubborn feel right now, okay? Butting heads. Now, you guys don't have to be fire signs. It just feels like it's quite a passionate thing. So that's what makes me think it's a love, a romantic thing with that passion behind it, because you guys do care for each other. There's just some issues here. Now, if you're not in a relationship, this is to do with that two-party kind of thing. Not sure who to choose. You did have a connection for both, but weren't sure, you know. And then it's like you do make the right decision. Okay, it's just that they're taking it the wrong way. Someone's a little bit egotistic. That's what I'm feeling. That is a challenge, but it does look like it does reach a balanced place. Like I said, those in a relationship I don't necessarily see it ending, but I feel like change must occur. Okay, we have the Strength card. What is this challenge? 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Holding on to old ways of doing things is a challenge you may face. To letting go. Resistance to letting go of old ways of doing things. A time to step into new ways of doing something. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling torn in multiple directions. That's so interesting. This came up in another pile. Different deck, literally similar cards. So here with the 3 of Swords, you're torn between doing something your way, doing something someone else's way, or just, you know, shifting old ways of doing things. If it's not working, if it hasn't been working, this is an opportunity to change it and try something new. If your ways have been working and you're trying to let someone know that, oh, you know, I'm going to keep doing it this way because it seems to be working. Remember the whole King of Swords, being careful with your words. Be really kind and just let them know you'll be willing to take on that advice next time if this doesn't work out. But, you know, just be really understanding. That's really random that came up, but that's what I'm feeling. So it's about words and how you're speaking. But I feel like it is, that's in the workplace, or the way you deal with your money, or the way you're doing your work, your business. Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Alright, so there's a time over the next 6 months where you might feel a little stuck, stagnant, need for change. And this is a challenge of yours because it's a little dip in a situation, or a dip in your mindset, your motivation. Because in the last pile, I mean, in the first bit of your pile, you could see all this passion and leadership and fun. So what I'm feeling like, there might be a time where your socializing and work do become out of balance, or your home life, and it just takes a little dip in how you're feeling. The Five of Wands shows me that, you know, your energy might be feeling low or being attacked, and you might have to just get yourself out of this funk a little bit. But it doesn't seem like it's a big dramatic thing. It's just something, a challenge you may face over the next 6 months. And this is something quite normal. We all go through every now and then, the imbalance and then rebalancing ourselves. So just be aware of that. Okay, let's see. That fell out. Divine Matrix. Number 44 might mean something to you. The Power of Purpose. Okay, a challenge. You're going to be asked to be looked through a different lens. You're going to be asked to see something through a different lens, a different light, a different perspective. And it's almost like a higher perspective. So looking from a higher view, a different viewpoint, to try and be understanding and understand a situation. You might not do it at first, but I feel like you will get to that point where, okay, maybe I need to take a step back and really just check this out from this point of view. The Power of Purpose. Can we clarify this, please? Page of Swords. There's something to do with comfort zone, setting a goal for yourself that seems a little scary, but the pressure's on for you, for yourself. You're putting this pressure on yourself, I feel like, there. Or if you do work in a work environment where there's targets, you have pressure to hit that target, or you know, like sale targets and all that. Or if you have your own business, there's a sale target you want to hit, and you're putting that pressure on yourself. This is your challenge, and I can see here, it's in the way that you word things and the way that you speak. There's something to do with the way you advertise. There's improvements happening here. There's changes happening here. You're being encouraged to look at the way you are wording things, the way you speak, or if you're being, you know, if you're having to speak in front of people. It's about practice. Page of Swords shows me that it's really all new to you, and you're just gaining you're just gaining your balance. You're getting on your 2 feet. Page of Swords is like someone who is really progressing in the way that they show up and speak or word things. Okay. This could also be to do with writing. Maybe you're writing up documents, maybe you're blogging, whatever it is, there's improvements here. So the challenge here is, if you seem to not be successful in an area, it's a time to reflect and look at how we can improve it. How could you show up better? How could you relate to your customers, clients, whatever they are, a little bit more? How can you advertise? That's the challenge here. But I do feel like it's really purposeful. So putting that heart into it, really opening up that heart space and putting that heart into the way you're wording things, okay? Which is really going to bring positive stuff towards your workplace, your money, your finances, and hitting targets that you have set, okay? All right, pile 3, let's move into your blessings. All right, blessings for pile 3. Let's get into it. Over the next 6 months, these are the blessings you can expect. Okay, 10 of Swords. Right. If there's been a period where you felt really weighed down, people around you negative, like it feels like a physical but energetic weight that's been over you, or fog that's been over you. This is shifting. This is really shifting for you over the next 6 months. I feel like this is, if this is not something you have experienced yet, there might be a time you do and this shifts real quick. Yeah. All right, and the Hanged One. The Hanged One brings through a different perspective. I feel like you figure out a way to shift this energy, this weight yourself. Some sort of healing or ritual or thing that you've added to your routine that you do. You've made change. The Hanged One is about change, positive change, seeing things from a new light. So that's good news if that's how you've been feeling lately. Three of Swords. Clarity. A blessing that's coming your way is that you're gaining clarity in what direction you want to take yourself, what direction and what goals you want for yourself in the future, where you want to live, what business goals, what your how much you want to earn, you know, your material realms, your family stuff. There's a lot of clarity, and I feel like this is coming to fruition. A lot of it is starting to show evidence of happening. Page of Cups. There's new stuff. It's like you've set new emotional, like you're emotionally attached to certain goals or wishes, and they're quite fresh ones, and you're already starting to see them come into fruition. Okay, I see growth, I see flow. There's a natural flow here happening. Your cup's filling, and it's almost effortless. I like that for you. Ace of Cups. Yeah, and there's a new beginning, new relationships. Those of you who are single, there's new relationships, beautiful starts are happening. Not just romantic, but I mean friendships. There's true friendships happening, and this is bringing a beautiful vibe to your life. I feel like it's really something you kind of wanted, that community. Chariot. There's possible travel coming for you. This is a blessing. Maybe you're planning a trip. Maybe you will be planning a trip. I do feel like it's like flight. King of Swords, another air sign, so that does show me possible flying in a plane to a holiday destination. but also there could possibly be for business or work. It's like there's good conversation occurring or a business meeting occurring. Maybe you're going with someone who you have good conversation with, okay? 9 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this trip, this destination or possible travel. Oh, what are you doing here? Yeah, it's like it's not something you expected so soon, but you did have it in your wish list. You did have it in the plans. But it's occurring sooner than you thought, and that's why, you know, you have this, whoa, is this actually happening energy coming through. Major blessings. 3 of Cups shows me it could be going with 3 people, or it does feel like very family kind of vibe, or really close friendship travel. Just a couple of you, not many. Possibly 3 others, possibly 4 of you. Interesting. What other blessings are coming for pile 3? 7 of Cups. Discovery. This is very mystical, magical. That's known as the water, the water unicorn. Opening to discovery. What did I say? Discovery. What are we discovering? I feel like there's some sort of magic you're tapping into. Not necessarily magic, but I feel spiritually you're becoming more aligned and more in tune with that. There's unlocking gifts. I feel like you're making decisions guided by your intuition a lot more, or you're studying something here that seems a bit mystical, magical. This could be on the side or to do with your work. It'll be different for everyone. 6 of Cups. Having the 6 of Cups here, it just makes me think the community that we spoke about earlier, or the friendships you're creating, have something to do with this. Magical community, or like this really, yeah, I can't help but think it's like a spiritual community, or maybe you're just delving into that. Making memories, spending time with a lot more like-minded people. But there's things you're discovering about yourself as well, which is really positive. That's a blessing and a half. Tell us more. The Magician. Yeah, you're tapping into your manifestation powers. Okay. And it's like you're getting the help of someone else. I don't know how, I don't know why, but there's help from someone else helping you tap into this. If it's someone you're studying with, or someone's teaching you things, then that is who's helping you tap into that magic. Any other blessings that we need to know about? Justice. The Hermit. Okay. I think this is clarification here on the travel thing. Justice shows me that there's legal documents like passports being dealt with. This is a smooth process. It's a smooth, balanced process. It all works out. The Hermit shows me you're taking some time away from work, or you know, just having that nice break, that mental break, and you really enjoy it. It's really beneficial. A tall tale. Can we clarify this, please? Death, rebirth, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So it's like there's something, a direction you thought you wanted to go in that you no longer want to go in. You discover that, you get clear, you're honest with yourself that doesn't no longer align with you, and you go forward in a different direction, and it's a positive change. Death and rebirth is like whole cycle complete, onto the next, and it's positive. Oh, I love that for you. A charm for you. We have a heart. We have a heart here. I love that. It's yeah, you're listening to your heart here. You're tapping into your heart space here, and you're tapping into the things that you're being drawn to, your wants, and it's really, yeah, your next 6 months are full of blessings, guys. I'm so happy for you. Oh, I love it. Let me know if this was your pile, and I'm just excited for you because there's so many beautiful things to come. If you did enjoy this and it resonated with you, please hit the like button. You know, likes, comments, shares, all of that really help me on this channel. It allows me to get to more people who need the guidance. I want to help as many people as I can. So much love to you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, powerful. Welcome to your reading, my lucky last. So today we're going to be hearing about what is coming for the next 6 months in relationships, challenges, and blessings. So we'll start with your relationships. This is the crystal that you chose. So this is the Aphrodite calcite, or I think it's called the 𝗀𝗘𝗔𝗟𝗜𝗡 as well, but it's a beautiful crystal. It's about compassion, self-love, peace, helps those who are seeking spiritual growth. So yeah, let's see what's to come for pile 4 in relationships. Thank you, Spirit. A lot of you are single and getting ready to mingle. Yeah, there's just some healing you've been going through, but this I can see over the next 6 months it's starting to balance out for you. You're becoming ready. You're more ready, for lovers. You're ready to open your heart. You are becoming ready. You might not feel it now, but it's coming. It's coming, okay? I do feel like majority of you are single that are listening to this. If you're in a relationship, this just indicates to me that you're still healing, and you're opening up your heart on a new level. Like this bond is improving in connection. Overall, I like that the lovers have come out in relationships already. It's firing your life up. There's passion coming in, okay? It doesn't take long for those who open their heart, ready for new meetings where you feel you find a connection quite quickly, okay? I feel like there's happiness occurring here. There's lots of happiness, passion, good conversation actually. New important conversations, new conversations are occurring, a lot of them over the next 6 months. Those of you in relationships already, important conversations are happening, like plans for the future. Strengthening that relationship is occurring for sure. Getting on the same page. Same with you guys who are single. It's like you are quite clear from the beginning of what you're kind of looking for. It's like I feel like this gentle conversation, like, this is the first time I'm back in the dating scene, not wanting to rush into things, but then, things happen. Okay. What is occurring in relationships over the next 6 months? Oh yeah, Three of Cups. Three of Cups. I feel like a lot of you are bonding with a certain little tribe of women or like-minded people. There's a couple especially that you feel extra close with over the next 6 months, and they play an important role in this time. Maybe you're meeting these people. Some of you, this is closening of a relationship of siblings. A lot of you is to do with your industry, your work. Queen of Pentacles shows me you could be interacting, or a certain earth sign plays an important role over the next 6 months. Okay, someone who is very nurturing, loving and supportive, someone who would always offer their hand to help if you need it. It's like this really tight little tribe you've got going on here. Okay, death and rebirth. Can we clarify this, please? Okay, so some of you have had some ups and downs in friends circles, or maybe you've just felt like you've lacked in friends, and this is shifting a lot over the next 6 months. Yeah, a lot of you have felt like you haven't really found your people, or you haven't got many friends, and this is a cycle ending. There's new beginnings, new friendships being made over the next 6 months. Quite significant ones, you know, ones that you will consider lifetime friendships. Okay, recent friendships have broken, or not broken, but you no longer feel like you want to hang or spend time with certain people. You're changing, and you just don't fit with the old group or the people you used to hang out with. Some of you are fresh out of a relationship, and with the relationship ended friendships, because it was like this, the friendships built around the relationship, but now you no longer feel like they've meshed with your life anymore. So you're on this journey of finding new friends. New friends are coming from work, okay? Just so you know, a lot of these beautiful new friendships are coming from your industry, your work. Yep. It might be a new job, a new something you're going into, or you might be just really new to this whole situation of making friends, but it's going to be amazing. Again, I'm going to say, like, it just feels like they're really beautiful, strong friendships that are going to last. Yeah, this is really helping you on your healing journey, your journey, especially those who are in or recently broke up with their partner and they're on a healing journey. This is empowering you. You guys who are in relationships, I feel like you're finding you again, or you know, you're creating that balance between being the partner and having your own life as well. Okay, that's important. You are finding that. Just feel more alive. Your social life is improving and you feel excited about things again. Yeah, celebrations. There's going to be events you're going to be celebrating your friends. You're going to be celebrating just everything around you. You're going to be going to more social events, these friends, special events, birthdays, whatever it is. I just feel like there's some kind of community that holds cooler events, okay? And it's something you've been missing out on. What's this Five of Swords about? Clarify, please. Clarify, please. Okay. Some of you who work online or have communication with a lot of people, if you're on social media, there's going to be times where you really need to take breaks or limit your time on these social media accounts. It gets like really, well, what I'm hearing is don't scroll so much. Do the work you need to do and then get off, or use it just to communicate with those friends. I just feel like it can take up a lot of your mental energy, your clarity. It just seems to be causing headaches. Now, I don't know if there's frustration in what you're seeing on social media, or it's just consuming you too much, taking too much of your energy. So limit your interactions on social media and online a little bit, or like just create balance there. Time frames maybe, because obviously you need to do it if that's part of your work, or you know, how you communicate with your friends and stuff. But just don't overdo it. There's no point scrolling for hours, and you know, there's other things you could be doing, and that's just something that needed to come through. What's these celebrations? Unseen yet. These are things, I feel like this is not birthdays, this is special occasions coming up for certain people who mean a lot to you in your life. Maybe announcements, I just thought pregnancy, engagement, something's happening with people around you that is yet to be announced. So Two of Swords showing me that could be multiple things. There's multiple announcements or something that are gonna influence your life a little bit and make you feel really good and excited for people. This could be for yourself as well, about work and business, but it's yet to be known. Two of Swords shows us that you can't see this coming yet, and Spirit wants to keep some things a surprise. Okay, so let's have a look. Your charm that you are getting is the snowflake. Okay, all things come in seasons is what I'm hearing. Just understand that it, you know, things happen, things come and go, and there may have been a rough time. Maybe you went through a winter, a cold, lonely period of your life, and now things are really warming up is what I'm hearing. Things are warming up. This snowflake is going to melt, and you're going to be surrounded by a lot of beautiful people, okay? So that's positive. Let's go into your challenges now. Okay, your challenges, pile 4. What are some challenges you may face that you need to know, and advice? The Oracle's gift. Call of the Muse. Let's tap into this. What is this challenge? So I feel like with this first bit here, the challenge is where do you see your future? I feel like there's changes that have occurred in your life recently that have made you shift your perception, your perspective. You're like, well, okay, if this isn't occurring, or if this has changed now, I don't know what I need to do. It's about planning new goals, planning new future. I just feel like there's major change that has occurred, and it's bringing up the whole challenge of basically just recreating a whole new plan of what you want. So the challenge here is gaining that clarity on what you want, because I do feel like there's overthinking, worrying, or just fogginess around the whole knowing what you want. That's the challenge I'm feeling there. So that's interesting. But with the Oracle's gift, it strongly shows me that your cup will be filled. So whatever you decide you want, put your heart into it and trust that it will come. The Oracle's gift is like your opportunity to start fresh. This is your opportunity, okay? So take that. Oh, I love it. What is this call of the muse? This is usually around art, creativity, purpose. What is the challenge here? Self-doubt, actually. So there's the challenge here is doubting yourself, doubting that you deserve what you want, doubting that you could obtain what you want, okay? But you're finding that strength, but the thoughts are getting in the way again. You might be really much a overthinker. See how this Devil card is holding this puppet. Your thoughts and fears are controlling you at this time. This is your challenge to overcome. Gather that strength to do what you want. Overcome those fears is your challenge. Remove yourself from overthinking. There's something about overthinking there. What other challenges does pile 4 need to know? Okay. All right. So with blessings comes challenges as well. So you can see here, this is 4 of Wands, which came up in your blessings. And this seems to be the fact that a certain announcement that a friend, a close person makes affects you in a unique way. And what I'm hearing is the worries that you will never get what they want, worries that you'll never get what they have. You want what they have, and they're moving forward. They're progressing quicker than you in your life. And I feel like there's insecurities behind this, even though you truly are happy for this person, but you're worried about time. You're worried about, what about me? Will I get that? I really want that too, is your challenge. Okay, but understand everyone's journey is different, and not everyone's life progresses in the same order as other people. So just know that your blessings are showing up in different ways right now, and your time will come for these celebrations. So just try and live in the moment. Try not to overthink and let your thoughts and fears come into play. I just feel like you're worried about time. You're worrying about time. When will my time come? Or aging process, or am I going to find that? Okay, that is a challenge for you to face. Okay, someone from the past is coming back into your life, or someone you knew once. Not necessarily someone you dated before, but it's someone you knew, or someone who was in the back burner, or acquaintance of a friend, or is there someone who is coming into your life, and I just feel like they're going to be, you're going to be creating memories with them a little bit more. For some of you, but it is just this. It's kind of like a triggering thing, because it's come up in challenge. It makes me think that they remind you of something, or someone's coming back, and it just brings up old stuff, and I don't know, it just seems to be a challenge. Someone from the past, from past memories, childhood, as a younger, teen days, teenager, high school, something. So just know that you might experience someone coming back from the past into your current life again, who may just bring up some old things or try and stir up things a little bit, not in a intentional negative way. It's just that internally, personally, for you, it just feels a little bit odd for you. Okay. What are the challenges for pile 4? You're sticking out there. Solar flares activate. Solar flares. Alright. So what I'm feeling here, interestingly, you might have struggles with energy and motivation and drive at times. This is a challenge you may face. Not sure if it's physical energy or it's your ambitions and drive, but just know it's due to the mind. It's like your mind doesn't rest. So if you get headaches a lot, if you struggle to sleep, or just have a really interrupted sleep, just know that it's to do with your mind. It needs clearing, it needs calming. So what we heard in the last, I think it was part 1, whatever it was, it mentioned, well, spirit guides mentioned that you should take time off social media. This could be what's keeping you up or making your mind go to, it's just overthinking. And so I do feel like this is playing a part here. Too much blue light, that's what it's called, isn't it? Solar flares activate. It's affecting your sleep, which is affecting your drive, which is affecting your mindset. So there's a pattern here. Just be aware. You would really benefit from switching off technology at a certain time of day or night and just releasing and relaxing, choosing something healthy for the mind, whatever that is. That's just something that's also coming up. Okay, so let us see. Pile 4. What is your charm? Oh, you got the bee. Okay, you're a hard worker. You work hard. I feel like you barely rest. You try and keep busy, don't you? You're a busy bee. You're a busy bee, and you're being encouraged to just go, just pace yourself a little bit. Pace yourself. Work on that overthinking, getting in your own head kind of thing going on there. Clearing your mind, meditation or something would really do you good indeed. Like magic ways. Let's just see, is there anything else pile 4 needs to know about these challenges? Yeah, quiet time. You need rest. You need rest. You need to really rest that mind. Take some time for yourself. Self-care is so important. Okay, so important. I do feel like with the call of the muse, you're avoiding doing the things you're being drawn to do, or like you're being called to do, which is like self-love, hobbies, creativity. You're being called to take time and make sure you do those things for yourself. Yeah, because that's a reset. That's where your reset will come. That's where your reset happens. A fresh mind, clarity, that drive comes back. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So one of the challenges that you're going to face space over the next 6 months could possibly be that, you know, making time for yourself and your self-care and your self-love, okay? Pile 4, let's get into the next part, which is your blessings. Your blessings. Let's do this. What blessings is coming for pile 4 over the next 6 months? Healing the heart. You are doing a lot of healing here. Your heart is, yep, those of you who are fresh out of a relationship, yeah, close encounters. You're opening up again. You're learning to open up, and you're healing and learning to open back up. You're putting out that chance. You see someone who caged themselves off. Protection. It's okay to go through a phase of healing and wanting to be alone and heal and protect yourself, but you are moving into this place of opening your heart back up. Okay, that's what we saw. That's what we saw earlier, hey? Indeed. See what else comes through here. I do feel like Archangel Raphael, the green energy angel, is around you at this time. Beautiful. Hey, like we said, the lovers. Majority of you guys, like I said, I feel like you guys are single. Again, if you're not, this is just the improvement, the improvement of this person, okay? Or this relationship you have, okay? Just know that whatever has occurred within your life that has created this wound within your heart was supposed to happen, because I'm feeling like soulmate energy. You were divinely, your life was, yeah, you're being divinely guided. You had to open the door. You had to open the door. This person has their life together. This person is like the King of Pentacles. He has, I don't want to say he, but the King of Pentacles is represented as a he. I don't know if you're a male or female watching this, but the King of Pentacles represented is like someone who has their material realms really secure, like they have a good job, they have their life together, they're really quite well balanced, a nice gentle animal person, potentially an earth sign, but like a person that's good for your soul. What blessings are coming? Oh, yes, the sun. It's like you've been waiting, you've been wishing, and it's coming. Something's coming. Healing and putting yourself first, or not first, but you know, prioritizing your self-care is paying off really big time. Oh. Yeah, and that's really new to you. Prioritizing yourself and your self-care, self-love is really new to you, but you're doing it anyway because you know it makes you feel better and it's paying off. You're being rewarded for that, okay? Really nice. You got the High Priestess too. You're within this next 6 months, you are getting to know yourself on a more in tune level, okay? And when I say that, it's like spiritually, you might be discovering things, you know, spiritually, or starting to. Well, obviously you're on this channel listening to this, so I just feel like you're discovering things a little bit more. The royal you, yeah. You are becoming the best version of yourself. Absolutely. Future, North Node. Yep. I love that for you. We're looking at the North Node. We're looking at your future is being created before your eyes. Everything that has occurred was for your future. And next to the Sun card and the King of Pentacles is really positive, really positive. Even just over the next 6 months, you're just going to find a lot of stability in many areas. I just feel like you guys have been through some tough stuff recently, and your wishes are being fulfilled. Hard times are coming to an end, okay? Hard times are coming to an end with the star. I do feel like you're learning to go with the flow a lot more. This is a blessing. This is a major blessing. You may be even taking up meditation, tapping into your kundalini. Maybe you're receiving spiritual healing from someone, but this is connected to the High Priestess. You are striving to become the best version of yourself, the royal you, your higher self. You're tapping into your higher self power. Okay, I love that. What blessings are coming for pile 4? Okay. Show us more about this. Yeah. The full moons are really important for you. If you didn't or you don't already, you need to start taking advantage of full moons and releasing. They're powerful portals of time where you can release and heal. There's conversations that are going to be really healing. So you might be actually speaking, opening up to people that mean a lot to you. Could be your new friends, could be a new person, partner, could be a professional. Maybe you're speaking to a professional who talks you through how you're feeling, your emotions, or helps you understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and it brings this clarity and perspective to you, and it helps you heal. It's helping you just get through what it is you're getting through, okay? Yes. Oh, some of you are studying, and I'm feeling like it's something to do with this spiritual, something in, what is it? It's definitely something to do with tapping into the best version of yourself, spiritual work, healing maybe, you're taking major action here. That's interesting. That's real interesting. Any other information on what pile 4 might be learning, studying? What is it? The storyteller. Wow. Writing, journaling, tapping into. Maybe you're taking up some sort of writing, blogging, and it's sharing your experiences. Just be discerning with that, whatever resonates with you there. That's interesting. Any other cards to come through for pile 4 about their blessings to come. A higher view. Your perspective is changing. The ability to see things from a different light is coming. A great big love is coming. You're definitely opening up to love on a whole different level, guys. You got great big love. Now, I don't know about you, but you got some angels around you. I don't know if you see this, but if you're seeing lots of greens or lots of blues, you're healing. You're healing and you're protected. There is some serious soulmate energy coming through here. So if you do fall in love or meet someone special over the next 6 months, just know that it looks like they're really going to look after you. Okay? And you deserve that. And if you're already in a relationship, that relationship is transforming. Anchor, secure, security. Yep. Whatever relationship you're in or will be in, you're gonna find good, like really, you're gonna really trust them. You're gonna find security. You're gonna find fulfillment. Pile number 4, that was your reading. I love this so much for you. Understand that you are your life storyteller. You make whatever happens is in your hands, okay? If this resonated with you, please like and comment. I would love to hear that. Remember, every like, every comment, every share helps me with this channel. It allows me to share and reach more people who need this guidance, okay? And I'm sending you so much love, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Blessings. Bye.